Greetings, Earthbound Travelers. Welcome to tonight's episode of Will of the Dice presents The Darkened Queen and the Shadowed Rose. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Bear with me, it's a bad mental health day for Tyr. So just be patient. If I fuck stuff up, I'm sorry. Speaking of fucking stuff up, we are for mature audiences, so if you're offended by the word fuck, you want to leave, because I use that word quite a bit. Oh, I'm Tyr the DM, by the way. I'm the world's okayest DM, and I guide this shit show. Yeah. Woohoo. Good times. Wesley, the audience, your mother is saying hello from the audience.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Patrick's mom.
Hi, Patrick's mom.
Hi, Pants' mom.
Hi, Garbo's mom, if you're watching. We heard that you do Wesley impressions. That's awesome.
Hello, Dance Ma'am. And want to know that I think you're pretty cool. And imitation is the best form of flattery. So, thanks for showing up and showing out. Wesley.
Wait, was I muted the whole time?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was so scared for a second. Shit.
We can hear you. We can hear you. No, you're good.
Your mom is in chat, Garbo.
Oh,
Dan,
good. Hi, Mom.
Dan, Garbo's mom. Hi, Dan's
mom.
Hi, Dan's mom.
Hello, everyone.
You're all special to us.
And we want to touch you, each and every one.
But not without consent.
Not without consent.
In your pants.
Anyway,
Wait.
my mom's in the audience, y'all. So.
No, I meant the
And?
character pants. I meant what?
Oh,
What?
that's fair. Okay.
Your point?
He doesn't wear any, and he has no genitals.
The chat says they need an adult. You're in the wrong damn place for that. And by touch you, we want to touch you emotionally and inspiringly. Touch your minds. Move
In your
you.
emotional pants.
Yes, we want to touch your emotional pants.
Was
Get
about
your
to say,
minds
are
out of
they
the
needing-
gutter.
Are they needing a person of adult age or a grown-up? Because those are different things. And we don't
That's
have
very
grown-ups.
different. We don't provide grown-ups here.
Yeah, no. We require you to be of, adult age, but...
In the immortal words of Patton Oswalt, welcome to Uncle Touchy's Naked Puzzle Basement. You'll take off your shirt and you'll cry. I don't know either. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm having a day. I've had lots of Crohn's symptoms today. That's why I'm not in costume. Comfort one out the day. So if I'm a little off as well, that's why. I'll just be over here staring at my navel as much as possible.
And I got to address something. I got an email, and I'm flattered. I don't know who the person is, but they wanted to know if this is a caller. No, this is not a caller. I am not of the sub variety. I'm very much a dom. I can understand why you might think it is, though. It's actually my Squire chain from where I'm squired in the SCA. So thank you for your lovely email, whoever you are. I hope you find what you're looking for. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. We're doing announcements.
Hey, announcements.
You want to do some announcements, Locke?
Oh,
Or are we
suppose
just going to
can-
say fuck announcements tonight and just start playing?
we can do either way. I've got it pulled up over here. I can do it. It's up to you.
You can just do them at the end if you want.
No, I'll just do it. I'll do it real quick. I'm just real quick. Hi, gamers. I'm Locke Clark, and I'm going to talk to you about our partners in this endeavor, Level Up Dice. Find purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. It's almost like I've said that enough times I don't have to think about saying it anymore. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about the True Stone dice, because I kind of glossed over those last week and got really focused on the heavy metal table shakers, which I think are really cool. But let me tell you, these True Stone dice are really cool. What they do is they take gemstones, like semi-precious gemstones, they crush them up and then they form them back together in cool ways and imbue them with resin. So you get a product that's like 80% gemstone, 20% resin. And then they form that into blocks or ingots or whatever, and then they put it in their CNC machine, and they very precisely cut out dice so that they are exact in weight and measure, so that they roll as perfectly as possible. And you get these really cool patterns made of crushed gemstone. My favorite in what they've put out recently are the banded red, yellow, and blue, because they have striations in them. They almost look like fingerprints. They're mostly red with these cool striation lines of yellow and then some other lines of blue through them. They're just gorgeous. You need to go check them out. And to do that, you're going to go through our portal because it helps us out. It makes us look good. You want us to look good. You know you do. So you're going to go to https://bit.ly/L, D, Will, Dice. That's bit.ly/LUD Will of the Dice, all one word. Go check those out and check out all the rest of the cool stuff they have available in the store, including our Ambassador Dice, which you will find links to in the chat as the game progresses. Also, we would like to thank our musicians who have provided music to heighten our experience and your experience in the game tonight. Those musicians are Dwergar and our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Pants.
Thanks, Pants. Thanks, Locke.
Pants is up. Sorry.
We hope. They'll be down by the end of the night.
Wait, are there any rats in the room?
You're going to starburst all over the place? What?
It's not
What?
just campaign. I don't almost feel bad rat just
Oh. You know, I'm going to throw an extra musician in there. I'm going to throw in Kevin MacLeod because I think I may use some of his stuff later. Just inspired.
Well,
But if
you
not-
didn't tell me that ahead of time, so I didn't put him in the announcement.
No, that's my fault. I didn't put him in. So, one community, one campaign. Ren,
All right.
we
thanks,
don't have
Jim.
anything, do we?
No, I do have one.
Oh,
And it's our last one. So if you have a small business that fits within our hobby space, please, Tier, if you'll throw the email address in the chat so that everybody can see it, send us your information. We just need your name, your business name, a description of what it is you make, and a web address for people to find you at. But tonight's One Community, One Campaign is for Deneb Edwards of Dibs 3D Printing. They do custom 3D printed miniatures, along with some stock ones that you can just order from them. You head on over to www.dibs3dprinting.weebly.com. That's DIBS, the number 3, D, printing.weebly.com.
thank you, Ren. Do we have any other announcements? Oh, yeah, Pimp Ass Shirts. If you want to get a Pimp Ass shirt, and coming soon, since the weather is changing, a Pimp Ass hoodie, and we're hoping beanies as well. Ooh. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Head over to willofthedice.com/shop. Pick yourself up one. Or two.
I want to be so meta and wear a beanie with my character's face on it on my head just above my real face. That would be awesome.
Pull it down when you're talking.
That's right. Cut eye holes in it and just wear it during chat or during the game. That'd be great.
But only if you talk like this right here, bro. And for those young people, you'll have no idea what the hell that is. Okay.
Can we just get him a ski mask with Karak's face printed on it? So
I mean, I know a guy who does screen printing, so I could probably actually make that happen.
That would be creepy as fuck. I love it. How is our viewer count going up? I figured by now our viewer count would have dropped.
I don't know, but I gotta relaunch the app here because I can't. My chat keeps not loading, and I can't see chat. And that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I love when you two tangent, but I think we're supposed to do intros.
Nah, fuck it.
What? Crazy talk.
We didn't get enough tangents yesterday, so.
It was all tangents yesterday. Hey, so do we want to talk about wizards casting enlarge reduce on ballistas and sneaking them into bars? Can we? No, we'll save that for later. Okay.
We'll save that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our introductions.
Hello, everyone. My name is Patrick, and I am the voice of Wesley. 2 feet tall, orange and fuzzy, more dog-like than dragon-like. This kobold wants to be the greatest and kindest kobold, and possibly the oldest kobold in the world. Wesley Underfoot is the official cleric, healer, and physician for the Blood Hunters. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
I'm Dan, player of Garbo. He's a small little goblin with big, strong, muscular arms that he gets from drinking a disgusting brew that no one else drinks but himself. He has a big black iron cauldron that he carries on the end of a stick and hits people with, and carries along with him his best friend and companion, his stuffed animal, Mr. Stuffykins, who is a stuffed displacer beast. Last time, I kind of let out Malcusius, Scourge of the Nightmare Realm, and now everyone hates me. So, we'll see how that goes. You can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I play Eliana Trudeau. I'm gonna apologize now if my voice is cracking. One of my petri dishes, children, shared their germs. Ellie is a 5'2" spunky elf with short, choppy black hair that is an absolute mess because she cuts it with a dagger. Her girlfriend Sarah is currently stuck in a place called the In-Between, and Ellie is not coping well. Let's go ahead and say it. She is not coping well. And on top of everything, she's now stuck with the Angel Fire Sword, which she never had any want for, but it chose her. So she's not really sure how things are going to go. And she likes to use the group's cleric, Wesley, as a teddy bear. But you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Lot Clark, and I play Bjarnor's. I just completely free. Sandgar. I just completely blanked on my character's last name. I started to say Stoutheart, and I'm like, no, that's the other one. The curmudgeonly middle-aged dwarf who has a strong dislike of what he considers to be monstrous races, who has, over the course of time, begun to come to accept the more monstrous members of the party as part of his family, but now Garbo has sort of reaffirmed all of his base opinions about monstrous races, and so he is not in a friendly, happy place right now. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And I'm Tyr the DM. According to the Twitterverse, I have the sexiest voice ever. I'm also the world's okayest DM. You can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. Announcements made, introductions done. Is there any last requests before we jump into this shit?
Not the face. Or also, not the gut tonight. Like, can you not gut punch me? That'd be great.
I'm planning nothing but dick punches tonight. So.
Fair enough.
Wait, does that mean I'm not in any of the combats?
No, you're still there. You're just not getting punched in the dick.
It's the emotional dick.
Punched.
Everything's emotional. Everybody, I'm not. Y'all are some
He's
dirty-minded people.
He's gonna hoof her right in the box.
Like, dude, have you met me?
Yes. As always, the safe word for tonight is porcelain. And that being said, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say before we get started. No.
Apparently, Dracowood is wondering when we get Wesley stuffed animal. Stuffed Wesleys. That's what the audience really wants, is stuffed Wesleys.
Once we can get Wesley character art,
and we're working on that.
And we were working on that. We can see about getting Wesley stuffed animals. That would be awesome. Speaking of stuffed animals, this is my emotional stuffed support penguin. Okay, so now that I've embarrassed myself,
There is nothing wrong with having an ESS.
I don't think there is either. That's why I have one. The wind howling, the cold air cutting through the clothing that you're wearing as snow falls around you. Looking down, you see a very silent, quiet, eerily quiet Frenya. I would do the wind howling noise, but my mic cancellation cancels it. So the wind is howling, whipping. You're here, teleported by Belvolio Olio Olio, the deity of one Wesley Underfoot.
So, if we're all there, Wesley's like, he's got the thing, and he comes back to himself, he looks around, and then he just looks at the toe with really big eyes, and takes a second, blinks, and then very gently puts the toe back into the box, and puts the box back into his backpack, shuffles it around, and goes, "So that's what divine intervention feels like. Okay.
Ben Holy Toe, praise Ben Holy Toe.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there, brother. Before this toe yells at me and somehow decides to take us back to where we were. It sounds like Ben, but it's bell, like a ringing bell. So bell, separated, bell, voli, oli, oli, oh. 3 simple phrases. Bell, voli, oli, olio. Yeah.
The bully, oli, oli. Oh.
No. Oh, he's already starting to yell at me. Sorry.
While all of that is going on, Bjarnor has just turned and started trudging down the hill through the snow towards the town.
Oh, I'm getting my cloak out.
While they're talking, Eliana's going to get her cloak of warming out of her bag, fold it in half, and wrap it around Wesley. And then take her regular cloak out and throw that on herself.
Oh, thank you. This proof. It's the shock of being from divinely intervented into this area, and then now there's snow. This is... wow.
I am used to the cold. I'm from Dauntless.
Hey, Tyr, would the wonderful Wesley know where he is at currently with the snow, and where, more importantly, where Dauntless is?
No, he would not.
But that's pretty cool. No pun intended, because it's cold here. You're used to the cold. But, where are we?
Oh, we're in the mountains of Frenya. Keep Dauntless is not far from here. It is said to be the coldest place in Runath Kasha. They say that only the bravest of the blood hunters come from Dauntless because it is so cold it can freeze your soul.
Can imagine, wow. Thankfully this blanket has made it so that I don't feel super cold. But, you know, I think if it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the wind. So, oh fuck. Then we should go to the thank you for the blanket. And, let's go! They'll...
It's a cloak of warming, so he should not feel cold at all right now.
Cool. Yeah.
It's even folded in half, it's probably still big on him.
He looks like a little kid with a little blanket wrapped around him. He's trudging through the snow.
The wind continuing to howl, the snow crunching beneath heavy dwarven footsteps, cutting a path for the rest of you to follow as downward you travel towards Frenya. The night beginning to rise, the shadows long, the sky turning dark. Still, Frenya lies silent.
Just for the record, Bjarnor did not put on his cloak. He is relying on his anger to keep him warm as he trudges. Because trudging is a solitary sport.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please, Banor.
That's fine.
Of course it's fine.
15 plus 6, 21.
Okay. the anger still raging within the dwarf. The party traveling towards Frenya.
Ellie is noticeably concerned about how quiet and still the city seems.
What's going on? What's up? What's up, friend?
Sorry, the cat decided my headset was a toy.
Oh, I thought Eliana lost her voice again. I don't, or something. I was really concerned there for a second.
I lived in Frenya. I've never seen the city still. It is a busy, busy place.
Maybe everybody's asleep.
Even at night, the city is busy.
Wesley will start to go a little bit faster, trudging through the snow.
An hour will pass, and you will find yourself standing outside the massive walls that surround this place. There are no torches lit, no lanterns aglow. There are no guards on duty. There is simply the open gates.
Ellie's gonna pull her bow and draw and knock an arrow. Well, not draw, but knock an arrow.
It's really weird. There's always guards around.
I want to see if I smell anything out of the ordinary.
Give me a perception check, please, with advantage since you are werebear.
And Ellie has her eyes
7.
wide open.
And that's a 17. 17 plus perception plus 1. 18.
There is a scent on the air of sulfur and brimstone. It is strong, thick, almost gagging as it penetrates your nostrils.
And sulfur and brimstone, I know that'd be fiends and possibly devils. And is that also Nightmare Realm? Sometimes? I seem to recall those sort of like was it the Skaglador beneath?
Yes.
Yeah. Foulness on the air.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna drink some of my brew. This is looking a little dicey.
Sulfur and brimstone smells like fiends or nightmare creatures or something.
Let us be on our guard then.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and transform,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go ahead and light up both my axes.
Okay.
He will take his shield out, and he will take out his obsidianite dagger.
Okay.
As Garbo sips his brew, his muscles bulge even more.
Okay.
I see you are getting swole for the cause.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I added a little bit of extra spice this time. I think it'll help me give me a good backswing.
Let us keep our voices down and try not to give away the fact that we are here. But let us also assume that whatever is in the city already knows of our presence.
For the record, I'm gonna light up my axes with lightning.
Okay.
In other words, Wesley, let us be quiet in case they don't know we're here yet. But
He will
let us be
silently nod to
cautious.
you.
Hey, Mr. Stuffykins, make sure you stay tightly around my neck. No more in the cauldron. Cauldron's gonna get lit in fire. Squeezes blood into the cauldron. Cauldron lights in fire. He takes 6 damage.
And do you all enter the city gates.
Yep.
May I have marching order, please?
Since Ellie knows the city, she should probably go toward the front. And as a reminder, Tyr, because Ellie is with them, they can move through the city twice as fast as it would normally take.
Thank you.
I'll be right behind Ellie.
Garbo also slightly knows the city a little bit, so he'll take up the rear and keep watch behind.
Wesley will be in the kind of middle area.
Those of you that are from this city, Garbo, Eliana, as you all pass across the threshold, will see a sight that of which has never been seen by any that live here. The city completely deserted. The small shops as you enter what is known as the hovels, the lower echelon, the windows and doors are boarded. The city has been forsaken. The stench of
here.
brimstone and sulfur growing thicker, stinging the eyes, confusing the senses.
I've never seen the dregs empty before. We had friends here.
We should head to that Orc Run Tavern.
That is in the middle ring. Midtown. Mid-tower.
If anybody was sensible enough to leave something behind that'll tell us what's going on, I figure is that Orc.
Stay close to me. I will show you how to get there without being in the main roads. And Ellie is going to take the back ways, moving as quick as she can through the alleys and whatnot where it's less likely they'll be seen.
What would normally take an hour will take you 30 minutes. Slightly even less, as there is no foot traffic. As you enter through the back gates made use of by soldiers and those with large deliveries, you will see a frightening sight. You will see people as if they are frozen mid-action. They are individuals with their faces twisted in horrific screams, their hands raised as if blocking an incoming blow. You will see soldiers drawing weapons. You will see people running, screaming, all of them frozen in time and space.
This cannot be happening.
Are they still flesh?
Give me an investigation check.
9 plus 7, 16.
They are. They are still very much flesh. They are still very much flesh and blood. In fact, with your keen perception, your hearing, you can catch the soft doom 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 of the woman who you are investigating, her heart. It is still pumping blood, but she is frozen. She is not moving. Her eyes are not registering that you are there before her.
Well, this ain't like the Skaglador. This is different. These people are still alive. They're still flesh. They're just stuck.
Ellie wants to find one of the soldiers. Someone who doesn't look like they're in a panic.
Okay.
And she's going to attempt casting Lesser Restoration on them.
One moment. I have to cross-check something here.
While you are looking, could Wesley make a history check to see if there is anything that he has read about where this is the sort of thing that happens with people being frozen and such like that could have come across his studies?
You may.
14 on the history check.
This does not seem familiar, Wesley. Nothing that would meet these specifications. Eliana, as you summon that arcane energy channeling through that lesser restoration, the soldier you will hear audibly as they take a deep breath, drawing their blade. Only in a moment, thoughts and their physical catching up to each other as they are in mid-swing, quickly deflecting their blade away from you. What the hell?
Shh, shh. My friend, keep your voice down. Tell us what happened here.
Something unearthly, something ungodly. Red fur, cloven feet like hooves, leathered wings. This monstrous looking thing. It projected fear like I have never felt before in my life, and in a moment it was here, and then the next you're here.
Tyr, does that description ring any bells?
Everybody can please make a history check. Those of you that are blood hunters can do so with advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
Wesley, I'm going to give you advantage too, as you studied at the blood hunter organization. Did anyone get above 15?
Got a 20.
26.
Those of you that got above a 15 will instantly come to the realization it will strike you like a bell ringing, a wave of perhaps fear flooding through you, perhaps hatred. There is a creature, a pit fiend style creature, a devilish demonic force that produces a fear aura so strong that it has been known to paralyze the weaker mortals.
Fuck. I hate pit fiends.
I do too.
So,
Ooh. A pit fiend. That sounds real bad.
they're...
Definitely not good.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Remind me, Tyr. We came to Frenya. We were chasing Malacucius. We had reason to believe Malacucius himself was coming here.
Yes.
And pit fiend-ish could possibly describe an entity like Malacucius in a lesser form. We know he's not at his full power currently.
That's a very good line of question. Give me an insight check. Let's go this avenue with it.
16 plus insight 5, 21.
I need everyone but Banor to please earmuff. Banor, as you run this line of questioning through your mind, could this be Malacucius? You're not certain if it could be him or not, but it would dawn on you in this moment. Every general has soldiers. Every commander has troops. Every king has counselors. If this is not him directly, which you do know that he was in Frenya at the time of the scrying, as he was in the crypt where you all had visited. This could be one of his chosen.
Okay.
Anything else before I bring them back?
Do we know, other than the fact that it was in Frenya, did we have any information about the crypt that he went to?
Yes, it is a crypt that you all have been to. It was
One
the
that we've been
crypt
to?
it's under the council of the Triband. It's under their headquarters.
Okay. Is that near where the levers were? The infamous levers?
It was near there. It's where you all
Okay.
where you all found
Yeah.
the diadem.
Right. Okay, you can bring him back.
Welcome back.
He's calling his soldiers to him. We got to get to that crypt.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard, sir. Where do you keep your crypt?
Wesley, we know where we're going. We've been there before.
Well then, let us not delay.
It's where we found the diadem. So we got to go to the Tri-Council chamber.
That place, yeah.
Yeah.
I look at the guard. This fiend you saw is headed, and I orient myself real quick and figure out which way the Tri-Council chamber is. It's heading that way, wasn't it?
It was.
Yep.
Wesley, very important here. Don't eat the bugs. They're not good eating. No. Mm-mm.
I had not originally planned to shoot back to the level of our original peoples and tribals of eating bugs, but good
Well,
to know.
you know.
Good to know.
If somehow you get the goo on you, don't lick it.
That was said with a really weird amount of experience behind it, but I'm going to accept it. And
Yeah.
thank you again. Goo on you, don't lick it, don't eat the bugs. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hey, Garbo, just remember. Do the best you can out here. Okay. I see you.
Thank you. Yeah, I see you too. That's what eyes are for.
I assume we're walking as they're talking. Hey, Wesley, you got anything to keep us from getting afraid? All of this, I gesture at the frozen people. It's a fear effect done by the pit fiend. If you got a way to shield us against it, it'd be very useful.
He starts he's scratching his head, looking up. He might accidentally run into somebody that's probably accidentally frozen and stops and goes around them as they're walking.
Let me check this. Let me just go through everything in my brain. When you say fear, would you say that is something you would have to be mentally prepared for? Like your wisdom is a thing, or
How the hell should I know?
I don't know. It's you. I mean, I'm not gonna assume you ever get feared, but there's some things that go scary in wherever dwarves live. Not trying to be generalized or anything like that. I'm not gonna assume your home life of that you were originally underground, like many dwarves in books.
Well, I lived under a mountain, but it was a mountain made of iron. So take that as you will.
That's fair. That's fair.
And remember, Wesley, he's been a blood hunter a long time. He's seen some pretty scary shit, I'm sure.
Exactly. So, I'm not saying you would get scared, but if you did get scared, would it be something like you'd need for wisdom, or is that like a charisma thing?
Hear what I know how to answer that.
Sure.
Or the player know his spells well enough to know.
Oh, I'm looking at my spells, but I don't think I have anything for it. So maybe I'm like half stalling, but also generally as me as a player, I don't know what stat I'm supposed to be looking for.
Um,
I'm trying not
knowing
to meditate.
the fiendish creatures that can produce an aura this heavy, you would know that it impacts a person's presence or their charisma. And there was one spell you needed, Wesley, and I don't think you've prepared it.
You know what's great? Is you told me I became level 11, and I had the chance. I had the chance to take. I think I know exactly which one it is. But I did not take it because I wanted to be able to yell at people and say the word heal, and they get 78 hit points back. Sir, in regards of making us not scared, and he's gonna like puff out his chest. All right, so everybody, I'm gonna teach you an exercise for when you get scared. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes. You're gonna take a deep breath in, and then you're gonna take a big deep breath outwards, pushing forward with it, and say, "I'm not scared." And that is how you get over being scared.
Not
Hey,
scared.
I feel like you're making that up.
I read that in a book.
Yeah, can I get an insight on that?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Is he bullshitting me? That's a 12 plus 7, 19.
Did Wesley just make that up?
Oh, like maybe like half made it up, half read it somewhere. Like how he's taking all of his information comes from either self-help books that somebody wrote, any medical journals that are the beginnings of like psychology and emotional therapy, and maybe like a human anatomy book that he has then like put a copy of, like, traced over another body and then drawn the other types of bodies over that same anatomy. But like it's a working textbook of other anatomies, but it starts as a human anatomy book.
I don't know if this will work, but like I've seen you do it before, and I mean it'd be worth a shot. You do that thing where you calm people down when they're all upset.
Yeah, that's like basic therapy 101. Of course I know how to do that. I make that happen every day.
No, I mean like the one where you wiggle your fingers and you call upon the power of your god to do it. That one.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I've been doing it this entire time when I was giving you all therapy, and I was
Yeah.
being your talker.
So if you see one of us get like frightened,
yeah.
you should probably try that out.
Oh yeah, no, I'll make sure that I calm you down.
Because I mean, it'll calm us down. I don't know if
yeah.
it'll work, but it might help.
Good.
I've seen you do it often enough. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah. It always makes me feel much better. And the breathing thing really didn't do anything for me. It just reinforced the idea that I am pretty terrified right now already.
Sorry. My friend. First step to getting over something is admitting that you have the something. Admitting that you're scared is one step closer to being not scared.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work when the big evil demon guy puts his whammy on you. But like,
You might.
good talk though.
Just saying right now, I'm a little scared. My brain's a little foggy. And, I'm a little clumsy right now, too. So just to let you know, they might be the effects of my brew, but the brew also makes me strong and stuff, so, yeah.
So don't ask you to juggle anything. Got it. No juggling.
Yeah, don't ask me to dodge anything. Yeah, that's, yeah,
Wesley, just be ready to heal us as much as you can.
Of course, yeah. No, I will do all of the physical and emotional healing that I can. Remember, Garbo, your session is like in a week from today.
All week?
Yeah. Yeah, we could. I
Okay.
can move it up if you have to, but like,
You might have to.
right, it's fine.
We'll see.
Yeah, I got you. Just stay up with me on watch if you need to. We'll talk about it.
Okay, good.
Have we reached it yet?
You have reached the Tri-Band Council building. You will see there as with the rest of the town, people frozen in various states. The eyes blank, the faces twisted in expressions of sheer terror, excuse me.
Tear terror. That's what we all experience every week. When you tell us what we're going to be facing, and we all think you're joking, but we know you're not. Anyway, so as we get to the door, and they've just had this conversation directly behind him, Bjarnor's like, "You idiots want to hold hands and sing Kumbaya before we go in, or can we just go in?"
I have.
Yeah, I'd love to.
At this moment, the sound of wings, like almost that of a dove, will catch your attention, Eliana, as a black shadow will for a moment brace across your face.
She's gonna turn toward the direction it went and try to see if she can see where it went, or see what's there.
You will see a shadow that is flying, growing smaller and smaller as it heads towards the west.
Damn it, did you all see that?
Did we see that?
As she points it out, it is easy to see, as it started out larger than a man. By the time you all see it, it will linger for a few moments before fading from sight.
What's in that direction from here, Tyr?
The Weeping Wasteland. The uncharted, undiscovered, mostly uncharted, mostly undiscovered forest. The forest that has been said to carry the wails and moanings of 1,000 damned through the branches of the trees. Rumored to hold an enclave of druids, if you believe rumors.
It's headed toward the wasteland. We need to deal with that
Do-
as if we're here.
Wait, we haven't met the druids, right?
No, that's the other party.
Okay. And we don't know... Wait, do I? The sword, it called out to Bjarnor. Did he know where it was? Did the sword give any indication where it was?
No,
Okay.
it just
Just-
called out.
Just checking. But would we have we heard rumors about the druids living out there?
Everybody has heard rumors that there's druids that live in those woods, and supposedly dragons and monsters of all kinds. It's supposedly
Dwarves.
haunted.
Even those
Hmm.
who aren't from this continent.
Yes.
Think those rumors are true? There's an enclave of druids live out there, and there are still dragons.
Well, two demons want with a bunch of druids.
Druids keep secrets.
Yeah, but like, we're right here to kill the guys. That's,
I know, and we need to take care of it. But then
I
we
think-
need to figure out what's going on.
I think that was our guy. I think what we're going to find in there is that pit fiend. Fortunately, also there is a magical teleportation machine that can take us anywhere we need to go.
Where's that at?
Across the hall from where the caverns are.
Curious, since Ellie got the best look at the demon that was flying past, was it the creature we saw when Garbo put blood on the orb? Was it Malcusius?
Give me a perception check. I was based off your passive perception to see if you would notice the fleeting shadow.
18 plus 5. So 23.
You're not 100% certain. It's a very good possibility.
I mean, it's a possibility that it was Malicious. But we need to deal with whatever's going on here, too.
I agree. I'm just not feeling like we're lucky enough today to catch Malicious with his pants down in a crypt. We're going to find something in there, but at least maybe we find some information on where he's going, and once we free this town, we'll have a way to get there.
What if it's not there by the time we get done with doing all of this? Dang timelines! Timelines are so hard. Why can't we just copy ourselves? No, wait, that's a bad idea. I've read those books before.
I do need to interrupt because there is something else that, according to the dice, that Garbo, Eliana, and Banor would notice. There are no Minotaur here.
Wait,
Yeah.
he was full of Minotaur when we left the last time.
Yeah. Where did they all go? Did they abandon the place? Or
Maybe they fled when the demon came or something.
Or maybe they
Yeah.
didn't plan on sticking around. Maybe they all got in the fancy teleportation machine and went to conquer Iron Sage.
Maybe that is a possibility too. As
We know that was their target when they came here. No other way to explain how Iron Sage fell so quick. I would have expected they left forces here, but not.
Frenya is a trading city. It's not a military base. This is a place of commerce. It's
Yes.
not really even strategic.
But all of three of you would have heard the magical power that was cast, claiming that Frenya would forever be a city under rule of Minotaur.
That's fair. Yeah. Only one way to find out. And with that, I'm going to shove the doors open to the Tri-Council's hall thing. Chamber, whatever.
Awesome. Once in opening the doors, they will easily, under the strength of the mighty, I'm assuming you're in your hybrid form.
Yeah. I'm not putting on the other hat tonight, so there we go.
So in your werebear form, the doors easily give way. Inside, you will see that which mirrors that outside individuals. You see the famed captain of the guard, Ustad. You see the elite soldiers, all of them, their faces twisted in demonic-inspired horror. And beyond them, you see the wall has been ripped away. The wall that separated the foyer from the actual tribunal of the Trinar Council, the entire wall is gone.
Well, that's a hell of a thing.
That's one way to go find a secret teleportation circle.
No, he was looking for something else.
What else does here? I know not of this place, my friends.
There's a crypt. We already stole one artifact from it, but I'm sure there was more.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Nasty things living down there, too.
Yes, as I recall, when we went down there last time, Sarah pulled a bunch of levers and we had to deal with some things.
yeah, that's right.
I miss Sarah.
Yep. All right, let's keep moving. Move forward past the broken wall and into the throne room, or whatever it's called.
Into the high chamber of the Trinar Council. You will see as you enter to your right where the secret passage was that led down into the tunnels beneath, down to the crypt where the diadem was stored, past the labyrinth of prophets. The wall has been shredded, torn asunder.
I look over at the other wall. Has it been touched?
It has. The library askew, books ripped, torn, cast hither and yon.
Whatever was here was looking for something.
Yep.
Clearly not afraid to damage things in the process. We need to make our way down there carefully, but quickly.
Yeah.
My friends.
I'm gonna just take 2 minutes tops. The library wasn't that big, as I recall.
It was not.
I'm gonna just poke in and make sure there's nothing hiding out, waiting to walk up behind us if we go down the other path in the library. Just make sure it's clear.
Sticking your head in, it is not a very large room. It is easy to see there is nothing visibly hiding.
Yep, nothing. All right. Down we go. Are there any, just looking around the room, not the library room, but the throne room, the council chamber, are there any Minotaurs in here? Are there the 3 Trinar council members here?
The 3 Trinar council members, there are no Minotaur.
Oh, there are new Trinar council members. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
are they different from the 3 that we saw that were dead puppets the last time we were here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
But they're human. They're not Minotaur. They're human.
Well, I guess until we end whatever's and the effect that's holding them like that, there's we ain't gonna get any questions answered about what happened to the Minotaurs. Let's go hunt a fiend.
Descending the stairwell, you will come to the white marble hallway, the psychic labyrinth that was very interesting the last time you tried to transverse it.
Oh, hey, Wesley, just nothing down here is real. Remember that. Until it is.
And they
That's
can all
not...
hurt you.
Oh, well, that's definitely comforting.
I mean, except the pit fiend, he's gonna be real, but the other stuff probably not. You'll be fine.
It's a hallway. What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see. Heading down. Trying to
Man,
stick to the
what's-
path we took last time.
May I have marching order, please?
Anybody object to me going first?
No?
Please.
Bayonor's first. Who is next?
Oh,
Ellie will take the rear.
okay. I'll go second then.
And Wesley continues to be the cream in the cookie.
Mhm.
There's something interesting about these psychic labyrinths that you all will realize, all of you except for Wesley. Once you've been through one, it no longer has an effect on you. So the 3 of you walking through will find yourselves taking a leisurely stroll down the hallway. Wesley, however, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Swear I know myself. So that's a 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14.
What is Wesley's biggest fear?
He has so many. Being murdered, being squashed. Honestly, being any variation of murdered is really a kobold, I think, greatest fear. For Wesley personally, it might be being killed by his friends, because like they're his friends, and then like they actually were just using him to be a pet to laugh at, and then eventually kill and eat, because that's what murder hobos do. I mean, most adventuring parties, murder hobos do.
Perhaps there is another fear that lies within him. Because after the third or fourth step, he will hear a sound of thud as large spikes will project from the wall faster than the eye can copy, pinning Bayanor, Garbo, and Eliana against the wall, impelling them, their blood flowing, crimson river pouring as their faces twist in pain, and they cry out for help. Help, Wesley, help.
Wesley, at that moment, will close his eyes, because he is very scared right now. He's going to close his eyes, and he's going to do exactly what he just taught everyone else to do. But he's also going to cast Calm Emotions on himself.
Your magic is not there. You cannot touch your magic. You
So
have
he
been
just-
forsaken. Belvolio Olio Olio has turned their back on you, Wesley.
Being behind him, can I see him doing this?
Yes.
Ellie's gonna reach out and like touch his shoulder. Wesley, what is it?
He's going to spin around. What does he see?
You see Eliana.
They're dead. They're in front of me. They're dead.
I'm not dead, babe. Darling, come here. Come
No,
here.
it's not
She's
that.
gonna
it's
like
not
kind
you.
of pull him close and pat his back.
He's just kind of like frozen in his big wide eyes, which is weird because he has little tiny eyes.
Give me another
It's-
wisdom saving throw, please.
It's going to be alright, Wesley.
How does a 13 feel this time?
It's going to be alright, the words echo. It's going to be alright. As the jaw dislocates, the head turns in an unnatural manner. Snap, snap, snap. Disjointed, gnarled hands reaching for you. It's going to be alright, Wesley. It's going to be alright.
He's gonna scream and then just turn 180 and just bolt to the other end. He's everything. He doesn't care anymore. He is scared. He is now officially by himself, which means he is completely outnumbered by whatever is there. And this is that.
Give me
All of this
another
boils
wisdom
down
saving
to-
throw.
All this boils down to him going, darting the other way. So many emotions. Oh, that's so much better. That's a 24 that time.
Smack right into the back of Garbo. You, for the moment, your eyes clearing as Garbo is there, Bayanor is there in front of you, behind you, Eliana. The visions of your impaled friends gone, the blood gone, the demonic voice gone.
Wesley, are you okay?
Take a breath. We warned you this place would show you things that were not real.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. That's
Yeah, well, you should get prepared, Idjit. We told you.
He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna be his little wide black beady eyes self, and he's gonna be very just quiet the rest of the walk through this hallway. He's maybe possibly muttering to himself, I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that.
And you will each reach the end of the hallway, a T intersection with a door to your right and a door to your left. Left, right.
Do
You know what I mean.
I remember which way we went last time?
Give me a history check.
Does any of us, for that matter?
Give me history checks.
Oh, that's good.
That's also an 18.
What'd you get, Bandor?
23.
23 and a 21. You all will know that to the right is the entrance to the crypt. To the left, the entrance to the room with the levers. I need Eliana to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, my chair is really squeaky tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, it's +1. Awesome. So 10.
10. Let me make a note of that.
Oh,
You will
damn.
feel a thrum from the blade, the new blade, the angel fire blade. Just a thong. And this is where we're going to take our first break.
You bastard.
Nice.
We're going to take about a 10-minute break, guys. Use the bathroom, get some caffeine and all of that. Those of us that drink caffeine. Some of us do not, and that's okay. We don't judge here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I mean, we judge a little.
Yeah,
I can't have it.
And we are back. Thank you so much for hanging out while we took our break. Before we went to the break, the party had descended from the mountain range down into the town of Frenya, where they had found people in the dregs had abandoned ship. The individuals that were in mid-tower and the higher echelons being paralyzed by an aura of fear as a pit fiend had descended upon them. They had made their way through the Grand Chancellor, the building that houses the Triband Council. They had descended down into the depths where the crypts are known. They had traversed the psychic labyrinth, one Wesley Underfoot having experienced such things for the first time. And now they stand at the threshold. To the left, the room with the levers and the teleportation device. To the right, the crypt. This is where we resume. Is that a peanut butter pie?
No,
Okay.
it's pumpkin spice.
And lightning strikes Banner. No.
I am a basic white bitch.
Hey, pumpkin
Well,
spice
it's
is
not
the
just pumpkin
shit.
spice. It's actually like a pumpkin pie one.
Yeah,
'Cause
I know
pumpkin spice is
it's
just a spice blend.
it's a spice cake basically with a little smiley face done on it in like a pumpkin compote, I guess.
Sounds good.
It's from Little Debbie. They're quite good.
Tyr, what we remember of the crypt? How big was it? Or do we remember if it was like a large open room or if it was a smaller chamber?
It was a large room with multiple. What's the word? I keep calling them sarcophagi, but there's another word for them. Tombs, for lack of a better word.
Well, a sarcophagi is pretty much the right word. It would you would often have I think what you're trying to describe is maybe a stone a stone coffin basically with another coffin inside. It's got an effigy on top.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, basically a sarcophagi.
For the moment, I'm going to keep my bow out then.
Only Eliana felt the thrum from the angel fire?
That is correct.
And did that thrum give her a direction?
It did not. It was just a thrum.
Okay. Just checking.
And she's the only one who's aware of it, right?
Right.
She's kind of trying to ignore it. She's still not sure about this whole thing.
Well, I feel like we should, Crib seems the most obvious. We should probably check there first.
Well, if he's
Yep.
already gone through the door, then there's no sense in even going in there. But right now, let's check the crypt. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I am ready. Yes, we can do
Oh,
this.
wait, what?
mhm.
Mr. Stuffykins, are you ready? Yep, he's ready too.
All right. I'm gonna move to the door and try and push it open.
Opens easily. The room inside with the multiple sarcophagi lit in a ghastly green. You see a individual standing, hands folded, head down, eyes closed, long black hair coming down, framing their pale white features. This is the individual you saw in the other chamber, the individual released from the orb. Before you stands Malacutius, the Scourge of the Nightmare Realm. They will open their eyes and raise their gaze to you. How nice of you to join me. Alas, I have business to attend, but I brought you a playmate. You will hear a roaring from behind you as a force will shove you deeper into the crypt. I need everyone to please roll initiative and join me in Owlbear Rodeo.
Oh, damn.
Radio.
One moment, Owlbear is being fasnickety. There's that. Let me bring up Owlbear for the audience, because they like seeing as well.
Ooh, Kawaii map.
Kawaii Tornado. This map was so nice, I used it twice. All right, initiative time. Bayanor.
17.
Eliana.
22. Do you want us to put ourselves where we would be?
Yes, please.
Or do you have us where you want us?
I thought I had you in the order that you all were standing in, but if you need to.
Since you had us shoved in, I wasn't sure. That's why I was asking if you wanted us to put ourselves wherever, or if you had us where you wanted us.
You can put yourself wherever. Garbo. I'm sorry?
5.
Wesley.
I also got a 17.
Alrighty. Starting off is the demonic presence. That's not a very good token for a pit fiend. One moment. That is way too big. There we go. The demonic presence charging at you, Eliana.
Okay.
The creature carrying a whip and a scimitar, acid dripping from its teeth as its barbed tail dances behind it. The first strike will be with its thorny whip. 17.
That meets.
If it meets, it beats.
Mm-hmm.
That will be... Trying to make sure I stay close to the microphone this time. $21 points of damage.
Ouch.
Second attack with its blade. That will miss. It's reaching out to bite at you. That is 26.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 10 points of damage. Finally, its tail will miss.
No, little lady.
It will be your turn. The first thing I need is a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, okay. I've got nothing on that one. So that's a flat 17.
17. You are frightened. You cannot move any closer to the creature.
All right. So where is he in relation to me?
He's right up on you.
Right up on you. Can you not see him?
I could once I got the cat to stop hitting things. Sorry.
Okay. So you are frightened, which means that you cannot willfully move closer, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. So what, do I have to move away or anything like that, or I just
You
can't?
do not have to move away. You just cannot move closer.
Okay. Well, he's right on top of me. He's with like literally right in front of me. She's gonna drop her bow. Would putting her, like, No, she'd drop her bow and pull her blades. Because she's a dual wielder, she can pull both as an object interaction.
And I allow the dropping of a weapon to not count against your object interaction.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah. We covered that Friday on Cask Islands, didn't we, Locke?
We did.
Since I'm not stowing it, I'm just letting go of it. Yeah, she'll let go of her bow. She's going to draw blades, her regular short sword, and a dagger for the moment. And I guess she's going to try and stab it since it's right up on her. But you said with disadvantage on the attack?
Yes.
Alright, let's see, you and you. Nope, that was lower. So that's 15.
15 will miss. The
Oh.
blade unable to penetrate the thick fur-covered hide of the beast.
I rolled an 18 and a 19, and I have a plus 10, so I guess it's the 28.
28 hits.
Alright, that one hits. And that is... Sorry. That's D6, that's what I thought. So that's 10 points of slashing. And then she'll use her bonus action to try and jab it with her dagger as well. Nope. That's only a 15 again, so that misses.
All right. That will bring up Bayanor. Bayanor, I need a charisma saving throw.
Yep. I rolled a 19 plus 0, so 19.
19. You are not as scared.
I am not scared. All right, cool. Oh, decisions, man. No, you know what? That's not a decision at all for Bayanor, I think. That's 10 feet of movement, yeah. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna charge right at Malacucius and start swinging.
Okay.
So first attack is 16 plus 9, 25.
25 just hits.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So that will be 7 plus 7 is 14 and 4 points of lightning for the first hit. Second attack is also a 16, so 25 again for 8 and 7 is 15 points of slashing and 2 points of electricity, or lightning rather, and then bonus action attack is a 15, which will miss.
All right. That will bring up... That is your turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay, that will bring up Wesley.
All right, Wesley, seeing
First thing I need is a charisma saving throw, Wesley. DC is 19.
You got it. That sounds terrible. You said charisma saving throw. I did
Yes.
19.
What'd you get there?
I would like to use my lucky because I don't know exactly what's going to happen with this charisma saving throw. If that's okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I missed it by 1. I will burn the lucky for that. Okay, that is literally the number I needed. So a 19.
Okay, you're not afraid of the demon.
Yay! Perfect. This is good. Remembering his breathing exercises and feeling that twinge of hair perk up whenever something seems like it should have happened, but maybe the gods liked him a little bit for being kind. He is going to look over towards... It's unfortunate. He's going to look towards Eliana, and is gonna choose. Is there a point? Oh wow! Oh, that's a point. I thought it was people. Oh, very cool. Okay, sorry, that changes my whole brain. So we're gonna take a point that is 20. He's gonna center the point on the demon itself. So this little guy here,
Okay.
is on the demon. So it is a 60 feet range, 20 feet in radius, kind of thing. Anybody within that needs to make a charisma saving throw. They can choose to fail it, and if they choose to, if they fail, any effect that causes them to be charmed or frightened is suppressed. So that's Garbo and Eliana, and then the monster. DC is 16 charisma.
So we can just choose to fail that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to roll against it. I
Cool.
want to see what happens.
So then you are no longer charmed or frightened. And so he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like, remember the breathing exercise.
Now, that is calm emotion.
Yeah, calm emotions.
Does it state whether a person has to start their turn, or is it just how long it
It-
lasts, or...
It lasts for it's a concentration up to a minute for me. You attempt to just reading right from it. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following two effects. I chose the effect. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime.
All right, and it's how long?
For 1 minute, concentration on me.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna start.
All right. Garbo,
Okay. I
I need you
Do I
to
need
make
to-
the charisma save, because if the
I guess.
spell breaks, the fear returns.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay, well, I'm doing with this disadvantage because my new mutagen makes it so I have to make charisma saving throws at disadvantage, so that's real fun. And I rolled a 1. So I'm technically afraid. However, I suppose Wesley's rousing speech has prevented me from being afraid for a certain amount of time.
All right, it is please your turn. Please take your turn of your round of actions.
Well, currently, I guess I have been emboldened by Wesley, so I'll just attack the thing that's right in front of me and run up to this pit fiend. Oh, first off, yeah, no, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna attack. We're gonna attack. Oh, I guess I could. I have enough movement, I guess. Yeah. We'll run around and we'll jump around its back, I guess, or we'll run around his back, and so that I'm flanking with Ellie.
Okay.
And we'll swing at it with my flaming iron cauldron for a 26.
26 will hit.
Haha! We got, maximum bludgeoning damage. So we got 18 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage. And then I swing again because I have 2 attacks. And that is a natural 20. Haha! Let's see here. So we're going to do 6, 7, 9. 21 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage. And my new mutagen mutagen of cruelty that I drink with my brew is gives me the ability to attack with a bonus action, giving me a nasty backswing, attacking a third time. That one is cocked on another die. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I got a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Your small stature allowing you to easily slide behind the creature. Your cauldron, like on the stick, the first swack, slam again, slam. You feel the impact, the thud. You notice, however, the fire seems to be doing nothing to this beast.
Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, that makes sense.
Bayanor,
Yes.
you have landed a solid blow on this creature before you. It smiles a row of toothy smile, fangs elongating as it wraps its fingers in midair, a sickening red glowing blade appearing as it takes its attacks on you, my friend. 28?
You wouldn't hit a man with a dog, would you?
Yes, I would.
Damn it. Yeah, 28
Not
hits.
with a dog. I hit a man, just not with a dog. Like, with a dog.
You
That
see how
is-
mean he is, Bug?
24 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
Next attack. Another 28.
That also hits.
That is 18 points of psychic damage. And that is 17.
Miss.
All right.
Protect me, Zoe. Protect me from the evil fiend.
It is now the Pit Fiend's turn. It is going after you, Eliana.
All right. No, you can't. Nope.
29.
Yeah.
$18 points of damage. Second attack. 17.
17 meets.
16 points of damage. Third attack. That will miss. That will miss. It is now Eliana's turn. As the creature had come up, swiping, its tail stabbing at you, it growling, "Rah!" I can't do my normal growl because my mic cancels it out. It makes me sad.
That's okay. We understand. We know you has a good growl. Alright, well, since it's standing directly in front of me, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull both my blades across my leg, if you'll allow both at the same time.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, no, I cannot. You're talking about activating your
My Crimson Right.
Nope, you can only do one at a time.
Okay, then I'll pull my short sword. Clip my leg with it, basically. Doing 3 points of damage.
I
caught myself, Locke. I saw you look.
I was about to be stupid happy because, like, it takes me if I'm not prepared walking into combat, it takes me 3 rounds to be fully ready to go in combat. And you were about to take that down to 2, and I was about to be a very happy camper.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, so I asked. All right, so that was my bonus action. So on with the attacks, I suppose. And because I'm flanking with Garbo, I can make my attacks with advantage?
Correct.
All right.
Because of Wesley's calm emotion, the fear has been suppressed.
Awesome. Well, you said 25 was its AC, so 21 won't hit, right?
No. 25 is Malacusis'
Oh, it's
AC.
Malacusis' AC.
Yeah, 21 will hit the Pit Fiend.
Sweet. So that will be 13 points of slashing with 5 points of lightning. And my second attack. That's a crit.
So the first blade coming through, finding purchase, digging a line of thick, bloody ichor coming through. Your second one, seeing this attack, finding that opening, jabbing even harder. How much damage?
That's 16 points of slashing with 4 points of lightning.
The creature howls in rage, looking at you, almost stunned as you have defied the fear somehow. That will now bring up Bayanor.
Okay, yeah, I just had to check a rule real quick.
Oh, I need to do something right quick. That reminded me. Thank you. I don't have the right music playing.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Let me get the right music playing, then we can resume. Sorry, chat. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I feel better now. I was getting hyped, but I'm like, this music's trying to mellowing me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
So, what size creature is Malacusis?
He is considered large.
So am I. So that works out. All right. So, I just checked the rules. According to Grapple, when you have multiple attacks, when you have extra attack, you can replace one of your attacks with a grapple action, and still make your other attacks. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to attempt to grapple him first, and then I will make my other attacks.
All right. So opposed athletics checks.
Indeed. What is my okay?
That is a 22.
17 plus 5 is 23. Right? No, 22. We're tied.
We're tied. The winner goes to the defender in a tie. So as you try to grab him with your bare form, he easily just... You have never had anything stand toe-to-toe with you strength-wise. He just pushes against you, standing there looking you right in the eyes.
And while he's pushing me away to avoid my grapple, I'm going to sink my axe into him. No, you said a 25 just hit, and that's a 24, so that's not going to hit. And... but an 18 plus 9 will hit on my bonus action attack. And he will take 11 points of slashing and 3 points of lightning.
All right.
And I'm gonna take movement, and I'm just gonna move like around him. Like we're sparring, and I'm trying to control the fight to move him so that he's not pointed looking in the direction of my friends.
Okay. So, coming through, finding something that has actually dared stand against you strength-wise, your blade sinking in, the thick black ichor turning to spiders as it falls, dropping, scurrying into the dark shadows.
Oh, if it matters, one of my axes is obsidianite, just so you know.
Good to know. Going forward, please designate when you are attacking with that axe.
Right. That will be 2 of the 3. So, of the 3 attacks that I make will be with the obsidianite one. Because that's my on-hand weapon.
All right. Wesley Underfoot.
Wesley Underfoot is going to call out to Eliana using healing words, saying, "That helped you feel better." And you will get back a total of 16 points of health for that.
That was to Ileana, you said?
Correct.
Okay.
And then-
I was not paying full enough attention. I should have.
Oh. SWN. Do I have to use that?
Appreciated.
I'm sorry I keep moving around, guys. My chair's broke, and so I try to get it in a position where it doesn't hurt. So,
Oh,
No. And then whipping around. Yeah, he's gonna whip around and turn and point a finger over at Malacutius and say, "Feel the power of kindness!" Casting the cantrip Sacred Flame must make a Dexterity 16 saving throw.
he will fail that dexterity saving throw.
And he's gonna take 12 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty. So, turning around, blasting with this divine energy, this glowing orb. What color is the divine energy from Wesley?
Oh, so it would be like kind of it says it's a radiance like flame or whatever. So it's just like a nice little like sun, you know, like when the sun comes through the window and it's like a nice little little sun thing, sunspot. Like it's like that, and you can tell that this would be a sunspot you'd want to like hang out and lay out in if you're a good person and you're kind. But he's not, so he feels the power of kindness on him.
Okay, so I'm going to say that your energy is orange. Crackling around your hand, orange divine energy, as this glowing, radiant appears here and withdraws slightly. Not enough to incur an attack of opportunity. That's why it was slightly. I wanted to make sure I made there. And that will bring up Garbo.
oh, good. Okay. Cauldron's whipping around again. Oh, wait. Before I do that. Stupid thing not liking fire. I'm going to squeeze blood into the cauldron, lighting it up with lightning.
Okay.
I think that works. Yeah, okay. And I take... Oh, shoot. I take 8 damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, well. But we're gonna attack him again. That one's so intense. There we go. 25 to hit.
25
Aha.
hits.
And now I'm going to actually do lightning damage, hopefully, to it. We're doing... Oh, that is 16... No. 15... No. 5. Sorry. Math hard. 5, 6... 17 bludgeoning damage. And 7 lightning damage.
The first contact, dong, lightning. The creature, it seems
good,
that the
good.
lightning actually has an effect.
Oh, good. And just another 25 to hit. This time dealing 13 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage. And then the backswing bonus action. 26 to hit. Dealing 15 bludgeoning damage and 1 lightning damage.
All right. All right, so the 3 successive hammering with this cauldron on a stick, lightning dancing, the creature looking between you and Eliana, looking enraged. However, at the other side of the crypt, looking very much calm and in control, Malacutius swings on you, Bayanor. 18?
Nope.
That will miss. Oh.
Down. Bring it down. Bring it down.
That will
Roll that
be-
1 for damage. Go ahead.
No.
It's worth a shot.
$58 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
The first blow, you're able to deflect with your obsidianite axe. The second one coming quick back, you're able again, but it was a feint to open you up. The third one blasting in, and you can feel the blade when it touches your weapons acts as a solid, but when it hits your skin, it blasts you with psychic energy. It like diminishes slightly and blasts you. I need Eliana and Wesley to please make a dexterity saving throw as the pit fiend drops a fireball.
Oh. All right. You. $28.
Wesley?
19.
Okay, so you'll both only take half. You'll each take 15 points of fire damage, and Wesley, I need a concentration check. So Constitution saving throw, please. DC 15. Wait, no. Half damage. DC 10.
You said con save?
Yeah.
That is a 14.
Okay, your aura of calm emotion remains up. Eliana, you are up.
All right. Well, just gonna keep going at this thing, I guess. We're flanked. That's another crit. That's awesome. That's another crit. All right.
We'll raise the roof with you. See, I will raise the roof with people when they crit.
I raise the roof with people when they crit.
Not me.
No, I bring it down. I bring it down. Got to keep you humble, brother.
So that's 11 points of slashing plus 3 points of lightning. Second attack. Pick my dice back up. That's 25.
That will hit.
9 points of slashing. 7 points of lightning. And yeah, I'm going to take my bonus action with my dagger because I did not activate my CR on my dagger. I meant to, but didn't, so we'll attack with it. It's 21.
21 hits.
That's the D6 I need to do for. It's a dagger. That's 11 points of slashing with the dagger. Or piercing. I think dagger's piercing.
All right. Again, you're able to weave inside this creature's defense, finding first hit, digging deep, twisting the blade, this black ichor as it groans in pain this time. Following up once again, and then with the dagger, the creature is taking one of its elite actions, interrupting in order of initiative, and taking a full attack round against you, Eliana.
I caught his attention.
Yeah.
That will hit. Wrong die. Sorry. I'm getting into the combat, so I'm just rolling willy-nilly. 16 points of damage. Second attack. That will hit. 9 points of damage. Third attack will miss. Fourth attack will hit. 15 points of damage. And it reaches for the Angel Fire Blade on you. You're muted.
The one in the sheath on her belt.
Yep. But it can't do anything else because it took its stacked actions, but it's reaching for the blade. That will bring up Bayanor.
All right. I realized I made a mistake last round. I am in hybrid form, therefore I get advantage on athletics checks. So I'm going to attempt that grapple again, this time actually rolling my advantage. That is 22 again.
21. So you do grapple it. Its movement is now 0.
All right, cool. And then I am going to make my 2 attacks, first with the Obsidianite. That is an 18 plus 9 is 26 to hit.
That will hit.
6, yeah. No, 27. Whatever. More than 25. That's the important number, right?
Yep.
And it will take 14 points of slashing and 5 points of lightning. And then I will attack a second time. And that is 17 plus 9 is 26. For 14 and 4 points of lightning.
All right. Grabbing the creature, pulling it to you, short in your axe, once, twice into it.
I forgot because it's new. 2 things I get because I now have advanced hybrid transformation. I get 4 points back at the start of my turn.
Okay.
And I also needed to make a Bloodlust, which I roll a 15, and the DC was 8, so I don't even have to look at the bonuses for that. I am not in Bloodlust, and that's my turn.
All right, Wesley, you're up.
Wesley, breathing deeply and feeling the powers from within, centers the point on himself and targets himself, Eliana, Garbo, and the wonderful Bjarnor, and casts Mass Cure Wounds. With all of us gaining... Yep, with all of us gaining 28 points of health back. It is a 5th level spell.
Whoop, 5th level spell. Nice. And it is not concentration. That's what I needed to check.
Yeah. 28.
Woohoo, I'm back over half.
Yay. And that's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna call out to his friends in the room. You guys got this. Words of encouragement. We got this. We got him on the ropes. Don't stop now.
All right, Garbo.
Garbo's doing what Garbo does and swinging a cauldron at the thing in front of him.
Do me a favor, Garbo. Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. My dice keep hitting other dice. Okay, I got a 19.
All right, thank you. I'll make a note of that. Now, please roll your attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I had already rolled when you told me to make the perception.
Okay.
So I got a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
We got 11 bludgeoning and 1 lightning.
All right.
Second attack is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Dealing 10 bludgeoning and 8 lightning. And then the third attack is 25 to hit. Dealing 10 bludgeoning. No, 11 bludgeoning and 6 lightning.
Get it, son.
Ha 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 ha.
Very nice. Coming through again. Crack after crack after crack. Lightning dancing off of you, off of your cauldron. The creature thrashing between you and Eliana as it's getting the shit kicked out of it. Bayanor,
Yep.
I need you to give me an athletics check, please, with advantage. Do you beat a 27?
No, I got a 21.
All right, the creature breaking through, pushing you 10 feet away from him. Where did Albert go? Okay, that is his turn. It is now the Pit Fiend's turn. He is trying to go for the Angel Fire Sword. Eliana, it will be Dex versus Dex.
Okay, sorry. Dexterity.
Yeah.
There's my die. Oh, crap. $25.
You easily dodge out of the way. The creature growling in frustration as the pain racking its form and trying to get the one object that it was commanded to retrieve, but you able to slip from its grasp, that being its action. It is now your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want that? She's gonna drop her dagger, draw the angel fire blade. It's in her offhand though, so she's gonna make her first 2 attacks with her onside hand, correct?
Yep. Well, I mean, you can pick whichever. I mean, you're a dual wielder.
I am.
Yeah.
She's kind of
Yeah.
ambidextrous, so okay.
I just need to know before you attack which one you're attacking with.
Right. You know, she's gonna try and hit him with it.
Okay.
That's a. Sorry, I'm choking on mucus. That's a crit.
You crit it again?
Yeah, with a different die.
Holy shit.
With a different die.
Roll a
And the
d20.
Angel Fire Blade.
Pew pew
Oh.
pew.
I've never rolled this many 20s in one night before. Just
Roll
like
a
Oh
d20.
my goodness.
You're pulling a me from last week where I critted 4 times with 4 different dice.
I'm a little nervous critting with the angel fire blade though, because I take damage too.
Right.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Really?
Okay, so
On a
that's...
crit, I rolled 2.
What's your modifier? 2 plus
Oh, plus 7.
7. That's 9. You'll take 2 points of damage.
That's not too bad. But he only takes 9.
Yep.
Well, since it's a crit, do I double the 2?
You double the 2.
Okay, so that'd be 4 plus 7 then.
Right. I'm
Right.
sorry, I can't do math. I mean,
It's okay, so I take 4 points of damage?
no, you take 2. You take half.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. Just making sure I'm not taking less damage than I should. Alright. She's gonna swing with her regular short sword. If I don't drop both my dice. 19 plus 10, that's 29.
That'll hit.
Regular short sword. So that's 9 points slashing. It's got the CR on it. 1 point lightning. And then bonus action, she's going to swing a... Now, with bonus action, does it have to be your offhand or just whichever hand?
Whichever hand. Doesn't have to be offhand.
Okay, just making sure. No, you can't have the dice dealer.
Which one are you swinging?
Gonna swing her regular short sword.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
That's 10 points slashing, and it has the CR on it, so 2 points lightning.
All right, it's going to use its lead action once more.
Oof, this is gonna hurt, I just know it.
$18.
I couldn't hear you. What?
18, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, because she has a blade in both hands right now, so 18 meets.
18 points of damage. Oh. Give it up for the hematite. $26 points of damage. 19.
I mean, 18 hits, 19 hits.
10 points of damage.
She's down.
Last one misses.
Ellie's down.
All right. That is Bayanor.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Ellie. Yarrow charges back in at Malacutius, and I'm going to attempt to grapple him again. That's a cocked die.
My friend, did you get your health back at the beginning of your turn?
No, I didn't, because I am now over half.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
That is 25.
Nope. I got a 22 again. I can't seem to roll above a 22 on that strength check. Or athletics check. Alright, so then I'm going to attack the Obsidianite. 17 plus 9 is 26. For 11 points of slashing and 5 points of lightning. And let's raise that roof.
Good job.
Thank you.
Crit.
For 6 times 2 is 12 plus 7 is 19 points of slashing and 10 points of lightning damage.
All right. So coming through that, trying to grapple, the creature busting through that obsidianite, burying into it, once more that blood dropping, the spider scurrying. Then again, wham! This time dragging deeper, right into the same wound. Good job, guys. You guys are doing awesome. Wesley.
Wesley is going to call out to Eliana and say, Eliana, it's gonna be okay. Just feel the heal.
All right, I'm going to
and-
roll my percentage dice.
Oh no.
What level are you casting at?
6th level, it's the heal spell.
All right, so 16 or better to counter it. Oh, nat 20, baby. Counterspelled.
Motherfucker. You bastard. Go to DM jail. Right now. Go to DM jail.
All right. Is that your turn?
Seeing that his magic doesn't do anything, he's gonna rush to Eliana.
All right. That'll bring up Garbo.
Keep on swinging. Oh man. Okay, so we're all rolling the same numbers. But this is like the 4th or 5th time I rolled a 15, so that's a 25 to hit.
25
Again.
hits.
We're doing 12 bludgeoning and 2 lightning. And we're swinging again for a 26 to hit. Dealing another 12 bludgeoning and 3 lightning. And that big old backswing. That's only a 14 to hit.
Okay. That will miss. It is the Pit Fiend's turn. Turning on you, Garbo. As Ilyana's down. First swing will miss. Second swing. That is 24.
Oh yeah, that hits. That for sure hits. Yep. Mm-hmm.
18 points of damage.
Ouch.
Another, that'll hit. That's 26. That is 19 points of damage. That will miss. That will miss. All right, Eliana, I need a death save, please.
Yes, sir.
Come on, you got this. Big money, no whammies.
9.
Oh,
I need a memory from Eliana, something painful, something hurtful, something that would push her to want to be free of this mortal coil.
Remembering seeing her mother's eyes across the table from her as her mother was literally choking to death on the poison her uncle had fed her.
That is
Yeah.
a powerful, powerful memory. That will bring up you, Bayanor.
Yeah, I think Bjarnor's enraged right now, and
I skipped Malachutius, but anyway, go ahead.
oh, do you want to go ahead and please?
'Cause-
This should be fair. Let him. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's actually going to attempt something since he is not grappled.
No, fuck that guy. He counterspelled my spell. Fuck that guy. He doesn't get a turn.
95%. You will see him burst into spiders that scurry away. A voice dancing in your head, Bayanor. We'll continue
Wait.
this dance at another time.
Wait. What are my?
Does anyone have a really big can of Raid?
Do I have anything? God damn it! Why did I? Ah! I'm mad at myself. I forgot on every single one of my turns. I kept telling myself I was going to remember to use the power, and then I forgot to use the goddamn power every time. And now I'm pissed.
Were you going to brand him?
Yeah, if I branded him, if I had made a brand of castigation on him, I would know where the fuck he's going. He wouldn't be able to get away from me. And I forgot to use it every goddamn turn. And it's free. It's free. It doesn't cost me anything. It's not even an action to use.
It is now your turn.
Yeah, I know. And none of my curses will help with that. I don't have a curse that I could use as a reaction on him.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's... So he is... There is a ton of spiders on the ground right now.
They're gone. Like they were. It was just like poof, and it was just.
They're there and they're gone.
Yeah.
So I don't think I was like maybe it'll work if I hit a spider, and brand it, but I don't know.
Man.
Yeah, that is bad playing on my part. Fuck. How far is it to where you guys are fighting?
It's about 30 feet. Not that I've measured this many times. About 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck him hard. I'm gonna charge my way over to Pit Fiend, and I'm going ham on him. I tried that, Welsh Turk. I was gonna stomp spiders. He says they're all gone. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
And he takes 14 points of slashing and 3 points of lightning.
And that'll do
Second,
it.
oh, hey, look at that.
Coming in, the monster, having been brutally beaten and pummeled by Eliana and Garbo, you come in enraged, the Malachutius slipping between your fingers, and then seeing Eliana laying there on the floor, gasping, reaching for life, sinking your axe into this creature, it will just slump lifelessly to the ground.
And I roar as I hit it. Get away from her, you bitch! Very Eleanor Ripley style.
Wesley will cast Spare the Dying, laying his hands on Eliana as his action. Yeah, you're good.
I need one more death save from Eliana before you cast Spare the Dying.
But it's I go before her though.
I know, but combat is ended. There's a reason. It's because of the Angel Fire Blade. I'll go ahead and tell you above board. She has an Angel Fire Blade. And because she failed the first one, it now is trying to tempt her into death.
That's a 6.
That is a 6. That is, again, you feel the calling, the blade calling. There is peace in the afterlife. There is peace in the beyond. No more trials and no more tribulations. Another memory that would cause Eliana to want to pass from this world.
The sight of all of the blood hunters, Xander especially, the people who had taken her in and kept her safe and taught her and treated her with respect and treated her as an equal after the only person left of her family had made it clear that he had no intentions of ever caring about her. Seeing all of them dead, poisoned again, that would hurt.
Now, Wesley, you may proceed.
He rushed over and just places his hands on her and says, "It's gonna be okay. Just come back to us. Just come back. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna come back."
Now, can you please read the description of Spare the Dying?
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
You are stabilized.
And then, since we're not in combat anymore, I am going to use my wonderful, magnificent Preserve Life Channel Divinity. And Eliana gets 55 hit points back. Just gonna go straight into them.
There's another thrum from the Angel Fire Blade. There is a moment, Eliana, a moment where you are tempted to release. A moment where there is temptation to cross to the beyond, to step away from the pain. But something holds you to this world. Something anchors you to the realm of the living. What is that anchor?
That hope that she's gonna get Sarah back.
And with that, the energy, this divine energy will course through you. The energy restoring health to you. You feel yourself grow stronger. But there is that moment as your eyes open and you take in a deep breath. There is that moment where peace fades like sand through the fingertips. You was there on the precipice. All you had to do was take a step and you would have found peace eternal. And there, as you lie on this stone floor, surrounded by these others who have gone before, in this holy place of resting, you and you alone will have to weigh, was Sarah worth living?
Is that just something for her to think on, or do you actually want an answer?
No, that's something for her to think on.
Okay.
Tyr, the second I see Eliana take a breath, Bjarnor books it out of the room and across the way to the room where the teleportation thing is, and is looking to see if Malacutius went there and reformed to try and use the machine. So I literally just, as she breathes, and I take off at a full sprint down the hall and across the way.
As you bust through the doorway, you do not see Malacutius. You do not see anything. It is the animal instincts that keep you from being swallowed into a black void, as time and space have ripped asunder. Nothing in this place exists. There is nothingness but the open maw yearning for death to devour and destroy. One step further and it would have had you, as you stand looking into what the void of emptiness is.
Gods below. I step back and I close the doors. And I stomp back into the other room.
What's wrong, buddy?
Teleportation thing's not there anymore.
It's not?
No, there's nothing there.
Nothing. Just nothing.
Literally nothing. Like
Literally nothing.
empty, black, yawning void.
What? That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Did you hit your head as hard as I did?
No. Although Malacutius kicked the shit out of me pretty good, but I gave him as good as I got. He got away though.
Yeah, it looked like he turned into spiders or something, or some kind of creepy crawlies. They look kind of delicious.
Yeah, they were spiders.
I kind of want to eat Malacutius.
You'll see a scorpion come across your boot, Garbo.
Oh.
Garbo,
What?
you told me. What was the one thing you told me when we came into this?
Well, yeah, that was different bugs. Those were bigger bugs.
What'd you tell me?
Yeah.
What did you?
But
What did
it
you
looks.
tell me?
I-
What did you tell me?
I know, but it looks
Did
so
it?
tasty.
Look, I'm gonna. Let's do this with a compliment sandwich. You are very good and very strong. I saw you out there today. You did very well. If you eat that bug, I'm gonna kick your ass. If you don't eat that bug, compliment-wise, I don't get my ass kicked by you because you probably would kill me.
What if I save it and keep it and then eat it outside of here?
No,
Ah,
it's
that doesn't
originally
work
still
either.
from here. No, sorry. You told me. You said it yourself. You would be going back
Okay.
on your own words. We gotta be better than what we are originally are, Garbo. We have to be seen as something more than just a goblin and a kobold. We have to be seen
Okay.
as equals. And the first step to being equals is not eating bugs, strange bugs, in strange dungeons, where people are literally shown that you are dead and you have to fight demons all the time.
Next time, though.
I will buy
I mean-
you the biggest plate of bugs from one of the finest goblin cuisine cooks in the world if we ever find one. The biggest plate, it's yours, it's on me. You don't eat it off of me. I know where that could be confusing, but I will buy it for you.
Okay.
Bjarnor
Deal.
turns to walk out of the room and just says as he's walking out of the room, "Goblins are goblins. Eat it if you want, Garbo." And he walks out.
Laying on the floor and probably unheard, when Garbo says he wants to eat Malacutius, Ellie's going to kind of mumble under her breath, "It's no time to be kinky, Garbo."
And with that, we're going to take our second break.
Oh.
We'll be right back, guys.
Oh.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out while we took our break, our second break, to get our beverages and snickety snacks and all that good stuff. Before the break, the party had found their way past the psychic labyrinth into the crypt, where a pit fiend and Malacutius lay waiting. Combat ensued. Eliana falling, the pit fiend destroyed, and Malacutius promising Baenor that they would continue the dance at another time. And this is where we'll resume, in this crypt. And this is where we determine, are you forsaken to the will of the dice?
Now what?
Dear Ellie, how are you feeling? I know that you went down. I just want to make sure that you're feeling pretty okay.
I don't know if okay is the right word for it. I'm alive.
That's good then. And he'll take your hand and he will kiss your hand and say, "Now the healing can begin." And is going to burn a 4th level cure wounds, so you get 25 more health back.
That is a bit better. Physically, anyway.
The magic runes will take some time. If you want to schedule, you can go after Garbo or before Garbo. I probably recommend maybe before, because after I'm a little more emotionally drained. Got a lot of stuff to stop doing with, so.
I don't know that anything can heal this, Wesley.
Well, you know, the first step is just talking about it, and it will get better and easier, and it'll be okay.
Have you ever watched somebody you love choke on their own tongue because they've been poisoned and are dying?
Not poison per se, but I did have a cousin who accidentally bit his own tongue off and choked to death on that. We kobolds, as you know.
All I can see is my mother's eyes. As the life left them.
That is rough, buddy.
She's gonna kind of turn over on her side and curl up in a ball for a moment.
Just do the kind healery thing of just like kind of just rub the top of her arm and be like, "It's okay. It's gonna be okay." She's looking down at you right now, or wherever elves look from. I don't really know religion. I'm a man of science, well, kobold of science. But
It's
yeah.
weird to hear the things we hear from a man who talks to a magic tunnel.
Look, it's a very complicated relationship. One that I did not ever think I was ever gonna have with anything in my life, but, you know, you can't choose your friends sometimes, so.
I know how that goes. Sarah and I couldn't stand each other for the longest time, and now we can't stand that we're apart.
That melts my cobalt heart. That's really nice. Remember those times. Remember the good things. When the bad things start to happen, they start to run around you, and you remember all these bad things. Take a moment and remember a good thing that happened at the same time period as that. So, not only did you have to watch this horrific thing of your mother dying, but you also, as I'm told, you got to murder her murderer. So, that's kind of cool.
Not so many years later, and he sold his soul to the Shadow Duram to Ingramora. So now he just keeps coming back trying to kill me.
That just means it's more times to keep continually remembering that every time that it's her eyes, it's his eyes dying. And then it'll make you feel better, because you're killing him, and not having to remember the bad part. Replace the bad with the good.
He'll keep going at me until I die, so...
That sounds more like a religion. Well, I mean, I'm religious, but I get why I'm religious. Anyway. That sounds like something with somebody who has a stronger connection to a deity as opposed to, like, a saint, could probably help you with. So, but we can find one of those. They're very good listeners too. Yeah.
She's gonna reach up and like pat Wesley's hand on her arm. It's all right, Wesley. We are blood hunters. Being hunted and eventually killed by terrible things is kind of our lot.
And he'll just stare in silence, his eyes kind of glossing over as he remembers when him and Silas, his possibly dead love, would hunt blood hunters. Or hunt blood hunters. Hunt as blood hunters, hunting bad things. And he will remember something very similarly said to him around a campfire of, that's the job. That's when you can't retire, you just die.
We just got raided, guys, by Tales of Frenya, with 3 raiders. Thanks, guys. Raid some metal.
Raids are metal. Thank you so much.
So now what? Like, how are we supposed to find Malacucius now?
I'm sure he'll find us when he's ready for us.
That's true. Wait a minute. So, the Pit Fiend and Malacucius were both in here, right? So what was the thing that we saw going towards the forest?
I'm sure
That-
it's another one of Malacucius's pets.
That was Lilith. A voice will speak. A cloaked figure stepping from the shadows. A soft, calming aura radiating from them. They seem familiar to one of you. Their large form almost shadowing over all of you. Where their shadow falls, those of you that are wounded receive 44 hit points in healing.
At first, I was really upset because you just randomly came out of the dark, but now I'm feeling a little bit calmer. You are strange, but who are you?
Oh, is he back? He's back! Yay! We lost Locke for a moment.
For a moment.
Do you not recognize me, my child?
And Wesley's eyes again will get really big, and he will just scramble over to his backpack and run, throwing things behind him to pull out the alms box. And he will slowly open it up, and he will present the dough.
I have saved this, so that one day, as per written in the rules and the prescriptions of these, that you may one day be reunited with your toe. I am the keeper of the toe.
And he will bow his head and offer the toe.
And as you bow your head and lift your hands, the toe vanishes. A small, round, metallic object taking its place, inscribed with glyphics of the kobold tongue. Blessings. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I have come to lend guidance as you have caught my attention with your prayers and with your devoutful worship and with your intentions of ridding the world of ilk like Lilith and Malacucius.
Garbo falls to his knees and bows. You are Ben Holy Holy Holy-O! Ah!
Close enough.
I just wish to spread kindness like that is what you have spoken of in your texts. And I am helping these people, these wonderful blood hunters, destroy all those that would mean to be mean and bad.
I have come to grant you each, well, almost each, a boon. Master Dwarf, your axe, please. And he'll hold out his hand.
I present the obsidianite one to him. As I let go of it in his hand, the lightning fading from it.
The cloaked figure, you will see their orcish hand coming from beneath the robes. Their fingernail digging a rune into the blade. And we'll hand it back to you. Master Goblin, your weapon.
Oh, my cauldron! Yeah, here.
Taking the cauldron, following suit. Another rune carved with the fingernail.
Look at that. That's cool. Thank you.
My child, Wesley.
He steps forward.
He will produce a mace from his other sleeve, small, kobold size, and hand it to you.
And he'll take the mace off of his belt that he already has and like throw it, just cast it aside. He does not care about it anymore, and he takes it with trembling hands.
What is of this?
He will look at you, Eliana. You carry something far greater than I can bestow, but I can give you wisdom. Love protects.
I do my best to protect those I love.
No. Love protects you. You must purge yourself of that darkness that you hold on to. You must fight from a place of love instead of a place of hate. Then and only then will the angel fire blade attune properly and not try to destroy you.
I do not fight for hate. I just want to protect others. But I will try.
You all are the remnant that stand. You are the shield against the darkness. You are the cliffs that the shadow waves break upon. You and another group are all that stand between this world thriving and this world being consumed. It is unfair that such a mantle would fall upon your shoulders. It is unfair that you would step into this without being beckoned, being called, and given the choice. It has been thrust upon you, and it is unjust. I cannot unweave the skeins of fate, nor can I turn back the hands of time. But if you wish free of this burden, I can place it on another. I can find another group of individuals and thrust it into their hands. They will not have your experiences. They will not have your knowledge. But I know that there are others out there that would wear the mantle if you want free.
No. This is our burden to bear. It would not only be unfair and unjust to thrust it on upon another, but The mistakes that have been made along the way are ours and our responsibility. This is our duty. The day we became blood hunters, we each knew what we were taking on. We knew the risks.
Then I will give you guidance. There is a forge beneath the temple and Keep Gregorian. There is a smith that slumbers there. Wake him, and he can help you. Without his help, you have no chance against Malacutius.
What do you mean he slumbers there?
You will see, my child.
Well, how will we know how to wake him?
You will know, for you are blood hunters, and it is in the blood.
All right then.
The other wisdom I offer: do not let yourselves be divided. Your strength comes from one another as you stand shoulder to shoulder against this tide of darkness. Even now, they are creatures out there seeking to break your union asunder. If they succeed, all is lost. Finally, my parting gift. He will wave his hands back and forth, and between them, a golden apple will appear. He will hand it to you, Wesley. Before you face Malacutius again, each of you eat from this. It will stop the aura of fear for a small time. Now sleep and be made whole. And he will wave his hands, and you will feel a divine calm come over you like that which you have never felt. A peace that will calm the greatest fires of rage, anger, hatred, depression. There will be only peace, and there will be only slumber. And when you wake, you will feel rejuvenated and refreshed. You will have a long rest.
I get my divine intervention back.
Doesn't that take 7 days?
Technically it does, but also this my wonderful deity and saint just gave me a healing, so I'm curious.
Oh, do you? No, it takes 7 days.
Okay, so this is day 2 then?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You will know that the runes that have been bestowed upon your weapons bypass the needing to be silvered to harm fiends. That it makes them susceptible to normal damage from these weapons.
What kind of mace did I get?
I will give you the. It's just a plus 2 mace, but it'll do normal damage to fiends.
Oh, cool. I'll let you do
Yeah,
what
I'll-
you must with it.
I'll homebrew it and put it on your character sheet.
Are we sleeping? Are we asleep in this crypt?
Yes,
then
that's
we-
where you went to sleep.
Oh.
And that's where you woke.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
He'll take out like the orb and look at it and just be like, "This is just pretty legit. This is pretty. Am I a paladin now, or? 'Cause I don't really know how paladins work. But I got
don't know.
noticed. You kobolds getting noticed.
I don't know. The only
Cool.
paladins I've ever met were so stuffy.
I don't know if I've ever met a paladin, or somebody may have just been saying, "Hi, my name is Paladin Dan," or something like that. I don't know. But well, that was Belvolio. That was cool. He seems like a cool dude, really chill. Definitely makes sense why he is a saint. Well, wow. Don't really know what to do.
Well, now I guess we know where Lilith is, right?
Yes, and from what she's trying really hard to say the name correctly.
Wesley will
Bel-
notice.
Oli-
Oli.
Oli-
Yes. Oli.
From what he said, it sounds like we are headed for Cape Gregorian again. Headed north.
We're just more cold. Yep. Sounds great.
It could be worse. We could be headed to Dauntless. It's even colder there.
Even cooler. Okay, well, let's, guess pack them up and let's head them out, I guess. Question mark?
Yep.
Perhaps we should check the stables and see if there are any horses left. I doubt it, but it won't hurt to look.
Wait, before we leave these crypts, fuck
Yes,
was
sir.
Malacutius doing here? I want to have a look around, see if I can figure out, like, did he disturb any of the sarcophagi? Is anything else different than when we came in here last? Are things overturned? Was he looking for something?
Tyr, you had said we'd seen him kneeling next to a sarcophagi and saying, "You will be avenged, my dear," correct?
Yes, when you scried on him after he was freed, you saw him kneeling at one of the sarcophagi, speaking to it, and he said, "You will be avenged, my dear." It is not hard to find that sarcophagi because the rest are covered in dust, and this one has handprints on it. It will be the one, if you're looking from the entranceway forward, looking from the entranceway forward, it will be the third on the right at the farthest row from you.
I'm going to go give that one a thorough inspection, see if there's a name on it, if there's anything.
Give me an investigation check.
I don't suppose Malcutius being a fiend gives me advantage on this, does it?
No, because the sarcophagi is not a fiend.
It was worth a shot. I rolled an 18 plus 7, 25.
You will find the words inscribed in Dwarven.
Fortunately, I read that.
Here lies Allison.
I say that out loud as I read it.
Is that someone you know? Do we know that person?
History check? Question mark?
Is there an effigy on top of the sarcophagi?
There is not. And you can make a history check. This is something that might be in the libraries that the Blood Hunters keep.
17.
Anybody else want in on that?
Why not?
I think Garbo would know.
Fortunately, even using one of my luckies, it's still a 15, because when you roll 2 10s, the higher of the two is a 10.
I also rolled a 10, but my history is pretty good.
Okay, dirty 20.
Nothing, no bells are rung. Nothing sounds familiar. The one thing that you will notice is all the rest of these sarcophagi are very, very ornately decorated. They have the effigies, they have the carvings of their likeness. This one is very plain, with just the words, "Here rests Allison."
Allison.
What are you thinking, Bjarnor? You've got that wrinkle in your forehead.
I'm thinking about disturbing a tomb.
You thinking about taking the head to see if you can piss him off? Catch his attention?
Maybe. I'm also thinking that opening it up and getting a look at the old Ural might give us more information to go on. Grave goods are often placed with bodies in ornate burials like this. Maybe there's something in there to tell us something. Yeah, I'm gonna pry the lid off of the sarcophagi.
Prying the lid off, you will see the skeletal remains of a humanesque form.
That's not what I was expecting. Is there any armor or anything?
No. This is very, very old. There is no traces of rust. There is a remnants of powdered dust that might have once been fabric. Just the skeletal remains of a humanoid form.
I don't know. What do you think? Take the head?
Well, there's like another idea, but I kind of gotta, so I haven't like, how do I describe this? So like, even though Bevolio came and talked to me, and I just woke up for today, I haven't like given my morning prayers, and I might be able to talk to him and be like, hey, can you like give me the power to talk with like dead things? Would that be cool? And if it is, then you know I might be able to help us out here about who Allison was.
That seems pretty useful.
Yeah, if we can get her to answer some questions.
Yeah.
Well, give me just a second here. We just got to check something in my health. How do I change my spells? You saw a number of change stuff out. After when you finish a long rest. Okay, so we technically just finished a long rest, so he needs a minute. So we need 3 minutes, if that is okayed by my DM.
Okay.
Yay! Okay, so in 3 minutes, Wesley sits down, crisscross applesauce, and it appears that he is having a whispered conversation with himself. And now that you all have seen him, thanking him for coming down and blessing us, and being really cool, and he asks him to. He no longer needs the ability to command people to. At one point, he heard somebody was using the spell to make people shit, but would like permission to have the power to speak with the dead, and so he does. And so now I have that. Coming out of the prayer, he immediately then will sit crisscross applesauce and light the censer next to him and hold it in his hands like in front of him and burns the spell, and he targets the corpse of Allison, or the corpse that is in Allison's grave, tomb, resting place.
Okay. Do you have your 5 questions ready?
Oh, hell no. Nobody told him what he was going to ask, so he's just going to get to the point of that point and fill it out. Hello?
An unearthly, almost breath-like, as the skull to your eyes animates for a moment, waiting for your questions.
Okay. Who was Malacucius to you?
Brother.
Well, that makes sense. Okay then, if that's your brother, then, shit, I should have thought of some questions before I got here.
Ask how she died.
How did you die?
Angel fire.
That is a rough one. Being killed by angel fire is honestly the hardest, but also the holiest of deaths. So I could understand that. That's 2. What is your real name?
Allison.
You know, I'm gonna let that's fair. You don't have to tell me the truth, but it'd be cooler if you did. And I understand that your name probably is Allison. I don't know your whole life. So your brother. Let's get a little more in with that.
Ask her who he was.
Who was your brother?
Malacucius, the Scourge of the Nightmare Realm.
Okay, well that's cool. I'm glad that you confirmed that their brother is Malacucius, the Scourge of the Nightmare Realm.
I was hoping maybe he was someone else before.
No.
Ask if she knows how she came to be in this crypt.
That would happen after you're dead. Moved, they can only. Let's go with it. Do you love your brother?
Yes.
Was that 5?
That was 5.
That's fuck. I thought that was 5. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. That's all I got.
Well, so Allison was Malacucius' brother. We pretty much confirmed that Allison was Allison and Malacucius was Malacucius, and they were siblings.
Siblings, not lovers. That is a very distinct thing that they said.
That is true. Yeah.
Do you think she meant the blade when she said angel fire?
100%. No doubt in my mind. Unless somebody is using angel fire, which sounds terrifying and also really cool to watch. Yeah.
The only person that I can think of that could wield literal angel fire that we've ever encountered would be Justicar.
like, what's the legend of Allison? What's the legend of Malcusius? I know, like, the base knowledge here. Like, think of me as, like, your typical average first year, maybe second year student at school. I know that much.
We don't know a whole lot. We know that Malcusius was birthed as a direct reaction to the ancient race forcing magic into the world, and that they locked him away and set up the balance, as it were, before they left.
Wow.
And that he's been trying to claw his way free ever since, and that, you know, now that somebody went and bled on an orb and let him loose, he's out.
But we can already prove that is somewhat wrong. Because if he was birthed from the creation of magic, how would he have a sister? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe there's something in the library across the hall.
And this is where our story comes to an end for the evening.
Oh.
Some questions answered, others lingering. The keep to the north, keep Gregorian calling those blood hunters that remain home. The divine presence of Belvolio Olio arriving, giving words of wisdom and a means to fight back. This is where our story pauses. Thank you guys so much for playing at my table. To the audience, thank you so much for being here and joining us on this adventure. It is absolute honor to get to play for you guys. Let's go ahead and remind people who they are and where they can find us, and let's get out of here for the evening.
Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite fuzzy orange kobold voice, Wesley. I'm Patrick, doing the voice of that. And you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Hi all, I'm Dan, the voice of Garbo, and you can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Eliana, and you can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi gamers, I'm still Locke Clark, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patience at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tyr the DM. I'm the world's okayest DM, and you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. We want to thank all the new faces in chat tonight. Thank you so much. If you liked what you saw, come back and join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the Scions of Oblivion. It's the sister campaign to the Darkened Queen and the Shadow Rose. We have two campaigns in the same realm, same time, running concurrently, and actions do interfere with others.
It's really fun. Come check it out.
Yeah, come check it out. And if you liked it, tell others on social media. Tell people to come check us out. That's how we grow, is by people telling people. If you didn't like it, tell us why. Send an email to Tyr at willofthedice.com. Let me know. And before I go, I just want to say, guys, that I know that things get dark and times get hard. I'm going through my own shit right now. But just remember that you're not alone. There are people in this world that love you and will be there for you. Let them. Bask in the light and love that someone is willing to give you until you're strong enough to be that light for someone else. Remember that love and inclusion, these two things are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.